A little grand reveal down the road. Yeah, yeah, exactly. So you can't really rush those things, you know. Let's see who's around. Hmm. Nobody around. Think Gigi would be good for the operation. I'd love her for her to be part of the operation, but I think I don't know. Maybe if she's around a lot more would be good. You know, who knows? I don't know how much shit she's got going on, you know. She's also doing the gun stuff, so maybe Queenie. I think people like Bo and Queenie need. I feel like it'd be great for them to have something going on in terms of like a line of business like that. What the fuck? Why is there suddenly combat music? Someone fighting somewhere or something?
You see, me and my brothers, we came here to this cross in this promised land. It was spoken of, it was written of. You see, the third testament is currently being written. However, me and my brothers, me and my flock, we are being persecuted. These deputies don't like what we are doing. That's right, heretics, heathens, persecute us. I am not a lying man. The other day, I stood in front of 6 deputies, arms outstretched. I said, "You will not shoot me." They tried. They tried. Sinclair, push the bullets away. Tell them, Emmett. Not a single fucking bullet hit me. No, darling, he is on all of our sides. If he can save a man like Emmett, he can save anyone. Yes. The only difference is if you deny him, you're just gonna burn eternally in hellfire. I did. I also went up to the deputy. Her gun was pointed at my head. Her heretic, Deputy Kane. I grabbed her revolver. I put it to my forehead. I said, "Please."
What is this guy yapping
send
about?
Me to my father, please. Send me to the Eternal Army, and she couldn't do it. Her hand shook. Brother Ray.
My brothers.
We
Captivity. I have been free from the chains that binded me, the cobble that kept me under the dirt, my brother. The halls that were illumined with darkness, the chains that were wrapped around my wrists and my feet, that dragged me down to the darkest tunnels of that dungeon, my brother. But my words, my voice, my spirit, it shines so bright, my brothers. I was able to escape those chains, those cobblestones, those islands, those gators, my brother. And here I am. Here I am, my brother. In front of you.
I guess, amen.
Dear
Amen
God.
to that.
Pardon me, miss. Didn't mean to run into you. Why you running at your horse at me? Son of a bitch.
You two should never go to that heathen island. These deputies, they have captured a great beast, a leviathan.
Oh,
the pet
are you talking about
of a
Blueberry? Because we just saw it. Yeah. You know what? It's loose in Annisburg right now. And it's crawling all over the place, and it ran at me.
Hi, how are you doing?
You didn't shoot it? You didn't try to kill the Leviathan?
No, because
I'm
they was
good.
all there, and they was telling us not to touch it.
Are you busy?
We know it wouldn't work, Ray. She needs blessed bullets, holy bullets.
Yeah, where would you like them
the
to chat?
phylacteries, we must prepare them, or else our spirits and our souls, they will be taken.
Give me your telegrams.
Yeah,
These
yeah.
two wish
Let's,
to attend our next sermon.
12 hours long, God willing, brother, please.
They said
to 12 hours, that's right.
They said they will be there for all 12 hours.
Okay.
Maybe not.
Hey, is everything good here?
Hi, sir.
Yeah,
No, we're
the
just
everything
learning
is
about the
great.
Saint
For the sun
Sinclair,
is in the
and
sky. For the air is in our
Yeah.
lungs.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. And they got a
holy
12-hour
day.
sermon coming up if you'd like to attend, sir.
I will pass. Thank you. I'll fall asleep.
12 hours.
Too long for me to wait.
It's
Stay away.
Josie Gallo, AK-273.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, right? In case we can't make the
AK-273.
a small
If you could
donation.
just send me one with your information.
Maybe that'll get me in the good graces of Sinclair.
And thank you.
Oh,
for,
Sinclair
teaching us
does
about this,
appreciate it.
person.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Best of luck.
Hey.
You as well.
Remember,
How are you
Sinclair
doing, sir?
loves and Sinclair provides for all the
not bad,
who
not
worship.
bad.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa.
Sure he does. What the
Jesus. You gonna rush or something?
Kind of. Taipan is doing orientation today if you would like to come and participate.
Oh, orientation for what?
For Taipan Gunstore, we have a couple of new hires, me included, who need orientation. And so the point is to come in and harass us with scenarios that could or might happen around the crossing. to test our metal, so to speak.
Did Sinclair take Brother Ray?
I think so.
It is fun. Meant for fun for.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness!
It's a good talk.
Are you okay?
Did you
Good talk.
see that? That horse did not hit me. Sinclair pushed it out of my way. I told you, Ryan,
Are you
I'm
okay?
jesting.
I thought you said Sinclair was gonna have our back too.
I
Did you
am
say that? It's this
so
horse
so
is
sorry.
You are
my
still,
husband
you
out.
are still
Anyway,
but heretics.
you are
need to
invited,
intake the
mister.
word.
When is this happening?
Are you alright, mister? I am
It is
so,
happening
so sorry. I
soon.
did not realize you would run that way.
Over at Pipe and Gun
I'll be
Store.
alright. Don't worry about it.
When is soon? 10
All
minutes,
right.
20 minutes,
I'm so
30 minutes?
sorry.
It's alright.
Now.
It's alright.
Okay, so why'd you say soon?
Because I'm not doing the orientation right now. It is Mr. Franco who is doing it right now. I will be the next person on the list.
Why isn't he here telling me this?
I feel like
Because he is at the counter. And I am supposed to go around and find people,
Yeah.
Mr. Way say, to find people to come in and harass Mr. Franco.
You got a manager or something I can speak to?
Yes, Mr. Way. He is at the Tape and Gun Store right now. If you'd like to talk to him.
I was testing your bones. Hey, you see, you asked me to do it, I did it. Hey,
Oh! I did not realize you were testing me.
yeah. There you go.
Thank you, sir.
I have to go meet Sophia by her apartment if you two want to come. Or Vinny, perhaps you can just let Buddy know that we have it, okay? You got his telegram?
Sure.
Okay.
We got,
I'm assuming they're at home.
we got our folks at Calico Hall, all right? So I'm gonna head over there.
Okay, sure.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
you gonna go on your
I'll
own,
be there
Josie,
shortly.
or okay, you're both going together.
Yeah, well, I gotta meet Sophia. We're just doing a bit of a sale for her, and then we'll catch up with you guys if you want.
All right, yeah, no, handle your business. I'll telegram you if we move, all right?
Okay.
Are you good to night by yourself?
Well, I'm gonna go meet
Yeah, I'll be
Sophia.
all right.
So, and then, oh, you're talking
sure?
to me, you're not talking to me.
Yeah, I ain't that old, Vinny.
But no disrespect, sir.
Yeah, you, Cesare?
Hey, LaFleur, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Yeah, not bad, not bad. How you doing?
Not too bad. Just, picked up a stick of dynamite. That's about it.
Just casually picking up sticks of dynamite?
You never know. Never know when you might need some.
Yeah, true. True. How's Victory Street this time of the year?
Nah, dead.
Vinny, come here.
Jesus.
Yep,
Vinny.
So what, you looking for work?
pretty much. Yeah, got any work?
Sophia, okay?
Sorry, I'm having a little deja vu right now.
You got something in mind, let me know.
Yeah, sure thing. Yeah,
You
not
have a
right now.
telegram, right?
Yeah, I think I do. What is it?
LO73.
Hello, 7. You say what?
LO73?
LO73. I think you're missing like a number there, no?
Oh, am I? Jesus. LO309. God damn, it's been a while.
There you go, LO309. Gotcha.
Yeah, just let me know.
Hey, listen,
I'm always looking for work, so.
I might have a little bit of work for you, if you're willing. Might have some product that maybe we may need to be pushed on the streets. If you're
What is it?
interested. Cocaine.
Cocaine, eh? You know what's funny? I was thinking about getting in the cocaine business a while back, but it seemed like a lot of work. What's the profit margins? Are they good?
Probably about $5-10.
That's not bad at all. Okay, yeah. Let me know, and I'd be open to it.
I'll telegram you. LO309, yeah?
Yep.
All right.
All right, perfect. You be safe.
You too. Vinny, you coming? Where you staying?
I gotta tell fucking Buddy that he needs to wait here for, his items, but I don't think he can fucking hear me.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
You know Vinny here, right?
I believe so.
There you go.
Buddy. Buddy.
Egg pie.
Yes. Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing okay. How are you doing?
Hey, not bad. It's been a while. I haven't seen you.
Yeah, I've been around, but running about. I've had a lot going on. Have you seen Santadino?
I'm probably gonna go meet him now. You wanna talk to him?
Yes. It's very dusty in the city though, so it might be a bit difficult for me to see him.
He's not here now.
Meeting elsewhere.
Yeah, we are meeting elsewhere. Wanna follow me or
Yeah, we'll follow you.
Alright, come on.
Alright, we're leaving.
You get that sorted out, Vinny?
Nah, he can't fucking hear me. It's way too dusty around.
You can telegram him. LO309.
LL309?
LO309.
LO309, right, fuck it.
It's a time-sensitive matter, so it was, plus Synchrony is fucking dusty as shit.
Who's your friend
here?
here?
How long it'll take before you fail and
Oh, they with you too?
All of them are here, with us.
The four of you?
Yeah. This is Cesare.
Yeah, it's dusty. Alright, I get it.
You can't see everybody, but there's 6 of us.
Alright.
We'll take care of anything that happens.
Oh, there you are. Yeah, I see you.
Hello. How you doing?
Holy shit. Okay, alright.
Oh, Cesare! Ciao, bello!
Hey, ciao, come by.
Meet the blackbirds.
Hey, the black bites.
Yeah, the black.
We found some numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I spent the last 2 hours fist fighting and practicing shooting.
Yeah, I got my ass fucking kicked.
He did. I kicked his ass several hundred times.
Because I got glamour muscles, you know. It's all for the looks.
Yeah, I was teaching him how to fight.
Practicality.
Hey, if you guys need any practice or anything like that, we can maybe schedule something, huh? Mine and yours.
Yeah.
Oh, Blackbird's verse.
I remember my time fighting Sergio, you, and Santadino by the market.
Yeah,
With my big hands.
I'd rather practice with everybody else but you, alright?
I don't know if you want to practice with me, to be fair.
Mason's got hands like fucking a bear.
Yeah, I know. Alright, we're going to Calico Hall, alright?
Okay.
Alright.
In case we get lost in the sauce.
Not in the sauce.
I fucking love sauce.
Just want to make it very clear, any friend of Magpie is a friend of mine, and mine,
I
alright?
appreciate that. What was your name?
Cesare DiCenzo, pleasure.
Oh,
By the way,
Angelo Romano.
Andrew's gonna take about 100 times to remember your name.
Yeah, I got a severe memory problem, so please don't take offense.
Called
I got beat over
Sergio
the head by my
Santino the
palms,
other
like,
day.
multiple times.
Magpie, you been roughing up these two or what? Because they can't remember shit.
Me?
I remember
He is missing a tooth.
I did knock out his tooth today.
Yeah.
I might have hit him in the head several hundred times.
Yeah, my dad was a red-blooded a man from Tuscany, and he used to beat the shit out of me.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That was, thank you, Angelo.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing with the class.
Hey, no problem.
I don't know if you want to share that story. No, be on the
I
side.
don't. I'd rather not, hear the story again.
Oh, lightning.
How many hats you been collecting this week, Magpie?
55.
Good. Good.
That's how many hats we got. I got 5 of them in one today by getting 4 deputies knocked out when they chased me on the rooftops.
You are a fucking menace.
I sure am.
The best fun, most fun being a menace.
Tito, any Tito.
Ciao.
Yeah.
I come with an army of black bites.
Yes, you
Hey.
do.
Howdy!
Holy shit. Hey, McFly.
Howdy! We've got some
Howdy.
blackbirds here.
Yeah, I see that. Holy shit. New faces?
Couple.
Some of them aren't blackbirds, you know, necessarily yet.
They're black pigeons.
Sure.
Like baby
Little
birds.
fledglings. Like little
Fledglings,
fledglings.
yeah.
Yeah.
A pigeon.
There are little eggs.
Sure.
Maybe not pigeons.
Maybe not eggs. Maybe not go far enough to go eggs. That seems a little too far.
Yeah, maybe not an egg. Yeah. Yeah.
Alrighty,
go ahead.
well, hi, Santadino. I'd like to talk with you about a matter soon. A little bit of an urgent thing. Also, we need the money from the withdrawal.
Yeah, I heard about that actually. Yeah. We just got back into the city. I was meeting the telegram, so it's good that you came around. You want to go do that now, actually?
Yeah, that'd be preferable.
Great. So then I'll take a couple people.
Crazy.
City's dusty. Probably should go roads.
I was not.
Yeah, the city is fucked.
We don't need to all go. You know, we could just bring like 3, 4 people at most. So Magpie, you, me, get one more from yours, and then I'll bring Joey along with me. So
Alrighty,
Joey, myself, Magpie, and one more.
Mason.
All right.
Everybody else,
Alright.
can just stay here. We'll be back. All right, we won't take long.
You know-
Magpie, let's go.
Get to know each other. I'm sure y'all are gonna really enjoy the company, the Blackbirds.
Also, everybody, that's Angelo. You will never remember your names.
Oh yeah, I remember you, Angelo.
Hey, Angelo. How you doing?
You say Tuscany?
Yeah, that's where my father's from.
Where are you from?
I'm from Algonquin.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah. I worked in Manhattan.
That's good. That's good. Beautiful city.
I love it. It's beautiful. Tiny little borough we worked in. It was tiny, barely even noticeable, to be honest. Couple buildings, mostly alleyways.
So how long you been working with Magpie?
Well, she picked me up off the streets the day I got sent here. And that's it. She gave me this horse.
It's a nice horse. It's been a few weeks now, almost a month.
Yeah.
I was about to say that didn't really answer the question on how long.
Time is such a concept that I have no grasp of.
You're not on opium, are you?
No, I don't touch that shit.
All right.
No, I had a cocaine habit back in the day, but after 48 hours, some chains, a chair, and a lot of leather, I gave it up.
That'll do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Well, fellas, introduce yourselves, for those that don't know your names.
Well, ciao, Bello. My name is Jenny Chikawa, and I am on the horse.
I have 2 horses.
I got that. I got as much. Yep.
I'm on the only.
Spin.
I'm the Japanese guy.
Do spin.
This is
There you go.
Johnny on the back of my horse. He's just a pal. He's not really a blackbird. He's just a friend.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Okay.
I can't stop.
Calm the horse down.
Oh Jesus. Oh fuck. Oh Jesus.
Okay, and ma'am?
My name is Echo.
Rest over there. Very nice to meet you. I am Alfonso Bonucci.
Tonio.
Nice to meet you, Alfonso.
Tony.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Not a man of many words.
I don't like people.
Yeah, neither do I.
Neither do I.
I like people.
Oh, name's Sergio Scarpati. Good to meet you.
A pleasure to meet you,
Yeah.
Sergio.
Yes.
Angelo, did you hear that?
Yes, yes.
Good to meet you, Angelo.
Yeah, likewise, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Sebastian. It's Sebastian, right? Is that his name? Is that his name, Sebastian?
I think it was.
Who?
Who, Sergio?
Ah, the guy drinking the tea over there. What'd you say his name
No,
was?
that's,
You forgot his
Angelo.
name. You forgot his name.
Forgot his name.
Yeah, I did.
Didn't you say his name was Johnny?
It's Johnny, yeah, that's right.
That's the
I'm
one.
so sleep deprived.
Hey, Johnny, where you from?
I'm Johnny.
What was the question?
Where you from?
I'm gonna just run the roads real quick. Telegrams.
I was born right here in the crossing.
Bonzo, go Scarpo.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Where are you
Alright.
from, Cesare?
Palermo, Sicily.
Mmm.
Oh, that's
What
over
olives?
in
Nice
Europe, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I have never been, but I hear you have amazing pizza.
Oh, we do. Don't even get me started.
I would do things to people that I would not regularly do for a slice of pizza.
You do
I've
things
never
to
had
people you
pizza.
wouldn't regularly do for anything.
I don't think that's
true.
John, guys. I don't think that's
My favorite
John.
combination is a nice mild cheddar with some fresh mozzarella. And I'll be a little controversial, but I like ham and salami.
Hey, at least you didn't mention a fucking fruit.
Okay, thank fucking God we're on the same level. People who put fruit on a fucking pizza deserve to get shot.
I
I'm
agree.
just gonna fucking say it.
I agree. No, I agree. 100%.
It's just fucking disrespectful. How
Don't
fucking
you guys
gay?
put tomato
You wouldn't-
sauce on pizza?
You wouldn't put a fucking a peach in a nice linguine, would you? Let's just be fucking real here.
Mm-hmm. Now we're talking.
That sounds nice.
No, it does not. It does
Peachy
not.
linguine. Peachy lean.
I like a nice. I'm actually boiling some sauce. Well, simmering. And I got some couple basil leaves in there, couple cloves of garlic. I got me some oregano, little tiny bit of thyme. Just simmering all that in. I got some chunks of venison that I salt dried a little bit to keep it nice and a lot more along the line of longevity.
You don't put beef in there?
Oh yeah, but I make the meatballs out of veal, beef, and a tiny bit of venison.
Wait, what's the
Now
difference
I'm
between
hungry.
veal and venison?
That is a good question. I'm not too sure.
Celery, little bit of celery, little bit of carrots.
Ooh.
You gotta sauce up the sauce, you know. You gotta keep it interesting.
Carrots. I fucking love carrots. I eat like 3 carrots a day, whole.
It's true. It's a problem.
I love carrots.
Basil though, that's where it's at.
Yeah, not too much though, because otherwise it overpowers the tomato.
Bro,
you can't have too much. It's my ma's recipe. I can't take any credit. And she was a beautiful cook. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Hey, you know the
I
old
used to come
timers.
home from work, sit down, you'd have the fresh loaf, the Italian loaf, just sit there still piping hot, fresh butter,
Ooh.
A little bit of garlic spread.
Ooh.
That was just the main course. That was not the main course. That was the starter. And then she'd bring out her famous pasta sauce. And we'd have the meatballs on the side. But then she'd also add the meatballs in the sauce in case you want to add some more. Because, you know, I fucking love food. But then we'd have a second, like, it was kind of like, you know, tiny
hungry?
main course added on with a tomato base, and then we'd have like a cream cheesy base. We'd have
I have this.
prosciutto, salami on the side, all plated up, ready to go. We'd have more loaves of bread. God, I fucking miss my mom so much.
Ain't nothing like the old time of cooking, huh?
You have.
Well, my mom wasn't even Italian. That's the thing. Like my mom was my mom was American. She was my father, full-blooded Italian, fresh off the boat. Like he was, you know what I'm saying. But my mom was not even Italian. He met her in New York, but she cooked like a fucking Italian. Like, oh my god, holy shit, the shit that she would come out of the kitchen with, like you couldn't dream it.
Hey, it's an art. It's a fucking art.
My dad taught her, but she flipped it on her own and made her own sort of shit, you know? It was, Jesus. Yeah, she's dead now, so.
I rest her soul.
Yeah, God rest her soul, that's right, yeah. I miss her every day.
How's the mingling going?
He was talking about food.
Oh, yeah.
Trading recipes.
We're on the same page when it comes to no fruit. On the
No
food.
fruit on a fucking pizza.
Where did you get a pumpkin from Mexico?
Jin said I was hungry and Jin handed it to me. I don't know what to do with it.
She was really hungry. You could hear her stomach growling, so I gave it to her.
I'm very confused.
Put it in Andrew's saddlebag.
Hey, well, let's have this meeting,
Yeah,
huh?
okay.
Alright, good luck with y'all.
Oh, wait, no, actually, I think I'm full. Yeah, I am.
Good luck to you as well, my man. We'll be in touch.
Yeah, be safe.
Ciao, ciao.
Take care.
We gotta have that, we gotta have one of those toxic again sometime, Santidino.
Yeah, we fucking do, yeah. Things are kind of dying down now, so sooner rather than later, huh?
Yeah, absolutely.
Better.
Oh, the pumpkin!
If anybody wants a pumpkin, I just stepped on it with my horse, so.
Thanks.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey, bye, guys.
Take care.
Bye.
Buona fortuna.
Alright, where to?
I'm assuming our other friends haven't showed up yet, Box King.
Apparently, they haven't reached out or reached back out to Sergio. And we saw them in the city, but because of the dust, you know, of course we couldn't really say anything to them. So Sergio thinks they might have got into something.
Wait, they were just in the city before we left when we saw Cesare there as well?
Yeah, apparently so.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So, what's this all about?
Box Gang, Douglas. You remember Douglas, right?
Yeah, sure.
He's dead. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah, I got a telegram about it. What the fuck happened?
Yeah. The law got him. Zoe
Jesus.
Winters in St. John. Yeah, well, they got him. Apparently they have settled that score, though. What Scrapper was telling me was that Zoe Winters was burned to a crisp. Still alive, I think. From what he made it sound like. But
good.
Yeah. Anyway, they got some business. They might have a couple of pumps clean that they're looking to offload. And we, at least I am, interested in buying one.
Okay. All right.
Yep. Also, we just came back from out west looking for this rabbit guy. No sign of him out there at the moment. But we got enough hands around at this time with the gallows and Sophia that, you know, it might be worth sending some people off to take a look around while the rest of us engage in some business, you know?
I agree, yeah.
Cesare, I don't know if if you want to be a part of the business or, you know, go hunting rabbits. What do you think?
Nah. I'll, partake in business. It's been a long day.
Okay. All right. Well, in that case, Alfonso, Joey.
Mm-hmm.
You guys looking to maybe still go out there and take a look around, or you done for the day when it comes to that?
I've been down to Armadillo 2 times today. If it's okay with you, can I call it at that? But if it's really urgent, I can go down.
Don't even have to go all the way to Armadillo. I mean, these guys frequent these parts of the crossing, right? Who knows? Maybe you catch them on the move. Blackwater, Strawberry, Valentine,
Emerald, Rose as well. Yeah. No, it's fine though, Alfonso. You can stay. Joey, what do you think? You want to stay? Or you want to go?
Listen, if rabbits are jumping around, then it's hunting season all day.
Okay. Well, the gallows are back there, and I don't want to have them just, sitting around necessarily. So, why don't you go back into the city, grab the gallows, tell Sophia to meet us here, all right, and then go take a look around. You and the gallows.
Sure.
Tony, you want to join them or you want to stay?
Huh?
All right. Off you go, Joey.
All right.
I'll stay.
All right.
Bami, thank you for the 33 months. Appreciate the resub. Holy fuck. So, we're gonna be having issues with Growler and his, huh?
Possibly. I don't know. I think that more depends on them than us.
Well, they've been looking for it for the last 2 months. Let's be honest here.
The way that lady was wording it yesterday was, they're looking to retaliate, in my opinion.
Possibly.
What do we
We'll
know
see.
about this group?
We have about 4 names, I think. We got, Jada, a possible Davy, Growler, and Stone. Those are the 4 people that we currently know of from that crew.
And
and
the leader, and
Yeah,
Ailey,
and-
yeah, exactly. And Ailey is a fiance to Abe McLeary, who was a part of the Animales.
That wasn't her yesterday, right? Or the other day?
No, that was Jada, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I think it will be a good thing to say that Rabbit is also with them as well. Possibly. It's very confusing.
I don't know. I don't think so.
It somewhat
seem like-
seems that way to me.
I mean, they were there accompanying the guy. Seems like he wasn't really part of them. So we could be going up against two crews here.
Yeah.
It's just, I think, the worst of it for now, right?
For sure. Sonny.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Magpie said she wanted to talk about something after the money. Did that ever get discussed? What was it?
Yeah, so I was actually thinking to myself along the way here. She just mentioned shit. It's kind of hard to explain. Magpie has some personal issues that she's brought to my attention. There's a man that may be looking to do her and her some harm called Richard Ryan. He's going around, possibly hurting people to get to her and things like that. Yeah, she just mentioned that they got confirmation that he's in the crossing. He's up and about. Apparently kidnapped some mercenary and shot him, possibly. Just let me know about that. Had nothing to do with Sunday, which makes me think then the issue with Sunday is not anything to do with Magpie. Otherwise, I think Magpie would have mentioned it.
Right, okay.
What's the issue with Sunday?
We don't know yet.
Potential
With us,
She
or,
reached out.
or between them?
No, with that. Well, I don't know. If there is an issue at all, I don't know. She reached out to me and she said in a telegram that she needed to meet with us urgently. It's in our best interest that we meet urgently. Scarpo and Alfonso saw her in the city earlier, and she seemed a little, what would be the right word, gentlemen? Short? Curt?
Yes,
sure. Yeah, Stein,
yeah. Stern, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
we
we have
did
no
hurt
idea.
a friend, didn't we?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
we've been on more comfortable terms even after that. But today was different.
Wait, who's her friend?
Hades.
Hades.
Oh,
yeah.
okay, all right.
Now, who's Sunday with? Is that the ones from Van Horn?
Yeah.
So Van Horn is kind of like a committee of different groups at the moment. They got like a governing body of different groups, right? You got the Jolly Rogers, you got, Los Compañeros, and Sunday's group is Os Contra. It's a Portuguese name.
Ah, that's right. I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't heard much from the Jolly Rogers in the last couple months.
Yeah, you know what? I hear I hear of them, and then I hear that they do something, like they go into the city and they cause a ruckus, or they do this and that and cause a ruckus. But I swear to God, if I've ever laid my eyes on a Jolly Roger, it's been like once or twice in my entire life.
But the last time we heard of them, they were coming through on a shooting in the city, right?
I think last we heard of them, they had a standoff in the city. Yeah.
Yeah, that was to do with Barletti's, right?
No idea, actually.
Hey, Sophia.
Me howdy.
You haven't seen Lynn on them around the city, have you? Just, yeah.
Lynn and them? No.
Right. Okay. I can safe to assume they're not coming.
There was a group that rode out just now, like, this might be them. Yeah.
Oh.
See your telegram just now.
Chowdy was about to give up.
Hello.
Give up on you.
Real fucking dusty in there. I know what you mean.
Oh yeah, for sure. How you been, eh?
Yeah, not too bad. How about yourselves?
Yeah, we've been pretty on top of things. May or may not have heard through the grapevine that something might have happened to Zoe.
Potentially.
Potentially.
She got what was coming.
Oh, so I heard.
How about you folks? Did you have business out west today? All went smoothly, I'll take it.
Yeah. Smooth sailing on that front.
Pleased to hear it.
Indeed. Hey, well, let's talk, yeah?
Yeah, I don't want to take much of your time.
Let's do it.
Want to take it in the barn or
We can just talk outside here.
I think out here is fine, yeah.
All right.
Hey, doing good. Good to see you.
I heard about Douglas. My condolences.
Thank you. Much appreciated.
It's past at this point, to be honest with you.
He's he was a long-standing business partner of ours and well, a friend as well.
Yeah, he's a good man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he sure was.
Not many old timers around these days. Not from back in the day. A real fucking shame.
Yeah, it sure is. But, I was still here, right? I'll make him proud one way or another.
Amen to that.
Indeed.
All right, Lynn, you mentioned some potential business.
Yeah, this whole auction's being called off.
Oh,
Too
really?
happy with some of his behaviors. So for that reason, we're looking to part way with some people that we can trust and we know actually fucking need them. We got the 2 pumps we're looking to sell. Wanted to figure out some pricing. And if you're interested, that is. Spoken to Big Joe. He seems interested, but he wanted to do it for the auction. But, yeah, like I said, not pleased.
Yeah, way can be a slippery one.
You mind if I ask, Lynn? I mean, you don't have to share anything, and I don't want you to take this as, we're gonna do something about it or anything like that. But it is in our interest to a certain degree to kind of know what what people in the city are up to, right? And their relationship with others and what they do wrong and things like that to cause issues, perhaps, with groups outside of the city. So, what happened there? You know, if you can share, if you want to share, what happened with Wei?
I haven't known Wei for very long. I know he's been out of the state for a very long time. So getting to know him to begin with was, you know how he does things. He likes to get to know people, likes to build trust, and then he'll talk business. With our recent situation, this auction that we were looking to do, that was something we were going to be there for. We were going to be security, how we did it with the Pavi, you know, the infamous one with the $40,000 Mauser. With our recent situation, we couldn't do that no more. If anything, we were trying to protect his business. You know, having a gang like ourselves there working security would go to shit very fucking quick. So we had some outside help, someone who was going to represent us, do the whole appearance making on our behalf. But I made it very clear to Wei that our name is not to be associated anymore. The items that we're selling there, not to be mentioned, because you can't put a place on a pump action shotgun, but you can put a place on items that have gone missing from a train. That painting, the badge, some gun. People found out about that shouldn't have known. And the mention of law attending the auction really fucking pissed me off. It put our items in jeopardy. Put everything we worked fucking hard for in jeopardy. So safe to say, I don't want to do any business with that man no more.
Fair enough. Okay. Something to keep in mind then.
I would certainly say so.
Like Sergio was saying, Wei is a little slippery. We've been dealing with him for years as well.
I understand.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So, pump action shotguns, clean.
Very clean. Never loaded, never fired, just like the Virgin Mary herself.
Okay, I like that. I like that. Look, I personally am interested. Sergio, I think, are you as well?
Yeah, of course.
All right. Well, there you go. You have our interest, Lynn. We're looking to buy these absolutely, if possible. Now, you said you got other people perhaps lined up. Do you have a price in mind?
Yeah, I do. We're looking around 14. There's wiggle room. But that's for each, not both.
Yeah, of course, yeah, okay.
But there's wiggle room, just like there was with the painting. Just like the deal we made with Jimmy and yourself, Sergio.
Of course.
I'm curious to know what you have in mind.
Sergio.
Okay. Sonny, I'll speak on my own behalf. Probably best we be treated as individual buyers at this point, right? Unless you'd rather not.
Well, look, you're looking to get one. I'm looking to get one. How about this, Lynn? Let me kick this off here. All right. How does it sound to you? We'll take out any other stress and any other issue with you looking for buyers and getting, talking to people the way you're talking to us now about them. Take both of them off your hands for 12 each.
Lynn, as you know, I am primarily a businessman, and that will be something I'm looking to sell on. I'm personally not a collector, so making my own profit is in my reticles, if you will. So I'm happy with 12 as well.
Let's call it 13 each, and I'll throw in a clean onyx for you. Cut.
Onyx? Haven't even heard that in years.
I know.
As far as I'm concerned,
go ahead.
It's a good deal. I'm good with that. Sergio?
I'm good with that, too.
All right. 13 each. I'll give you the onyx on top.
Betty.
All right. You
available to do this now?
Not right now. We can have this for you by tomorrow.
Perfect. I'll reach out to myself and Sergio. We'll get it settled tomorrow.
Sure. Well, we'll have him in this city. We ain't gonna go far.
Benny. Well, I guess that's it.
I guess so. I appreciate it, folks.
Of course.
Pleasure doing business.
Oh, yeah. Pleasure.
Oh, yeah. I hope you put them to good use, you know. Like you said, Sergio, I ain't a fan of things collecting dust.
Neither am I.
But as if anything else that comes up, Mausers, elephant rifles, I'll reach out to you.
Well, we're always interested, so yeah. Appreciate that.
Always.
Alright. I'll give you a time and place. But like I said, you ain't gotta go far.
Looking forward to it, Lynn. Gentlemen.
Alright, gentlemen.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate your time. It's good to see some of your faces again.
Likewise, eh?
Likewise.
Take care of yourselves.
Ciao.
See you around, Lynn.
Take care. There's no way. There's no way we started that meeting by saying chowdy.
Who said chowdy?
You did.
Did I?
Hey, they came up to us and
conscious now.
Oh my god, I didn't even mean to say it.
said, "Hey, yo, chowdy. What the fuck is that?"
It's chow and howdy.
Yeah, I
No.
understand.
Hear me out. Nah, I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of it. As of right now, I am enforcing. I'm enforcing the chowdy belt. All right.
Thank you,
Along the
Santos.
Dakota
Chowdy
River
belt.
and immediate settlements around the Dakota River. All right. That's where you're allowed to use chowdy. If you go east of the Dakota River, you're using chow, and if you go west of the Dakota River, you're using howdy. But along the Dakota River, so that includes Valentine, it's chowdy. All
Listen,
right.
you can't limit something as fast growing, as exponential, and as impactful as chowdy.
Let
Okay,
'em
you just
do
can't. You can't do it. You can't do it. There's too many people now at this point. It's like an opium infection. Actually, I shouldn't compare it to that.
$500 penalty.
Nah.
Oh.
And we gotta
Chowdy
reinforce it.
Chowdy is the bridge between gaps.
That's twice. That's $1,000 right there.
Ideology, right? You won't. You will not end chowdy. You will not end it.
Oh my god, you
1500.
might as well just give your pump to Cesare at this point.
Chowdy, 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 chowdy.
Oh, he's
$6,000.
What about me howdy?
Jesus.
Yeah, go ahead. Try and ban that one. Go ahead.
No,
See how that
Howdy is a
goes.
city exclusive. That one.
Fuck you.
That
Fuck
ties
you.
in the history between Taipan and well, I guess both cultures, the Chinese and Italian cultures of the city. It ties it in. It's perfect.
You have, you know, I've had people who I've never met before say chowdy to me.
Yeah. I know. Me too.
They said
we wrote it to
chowdy down
Thieves
the
today.
Thieves Landing.
Yeah, we wrote it to Thieves earlier.
they
They said
did.
chowdy.
They said chowdy.
Yeah. You can't stop it. The growth is exponential. All right.
God damn it.
Put it on my tab. It's a bridge between gaps. It's chow and howdy. I'm connected with my fellow outlaw. All right. It's the
Hey,
best thing I've ever come up with.
With Tiny Tony out there as well. It's probably spreading even more.
Yes.
Is that where you got it from? Is that where you got it from?
I just made it up.
Oh, you made it up.
It's my thing, yeah. That's why I'm so passionate about chowdy. Connecting my fellow outlaw, right? Don't do it. Don't do it. No. Hey. You
Oh,
get
we
angry
are
when
a well-respected family. For you to be saying chowdy like that.
we do plenty of goofball shit. Chowdy's the least of it. Listen,
Anyway.
it actually has helped. I won't hear it.
Has it?
Yeah,
You know,
fucking
you can't deny it. You can't deny it. It kind of has helped a little bit.
I got
even
another
the law
question.
are on board with it. What?
Has Tony been on that horse during the entire meeting? Like, what was he there?
No.
Okay.
No, I got bored about 5 seconds ago and hopped on. So that's him telling us subtly that he wants to leave.
That he's sick of this shit.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, look, that was a good deal. Am I wrong?
That was a good deal. I could sell a pump for easily 17 to 18.
Clean as well. Fuck,
I might even
I'm
get
thinking
20.
about
Also, what were they saying about Onyx?
selling it too.
Onyx is a rare gem found only in the Kuoma mines.
Jesus.
Very rare. I've never actually seen one. No, I told I have seen one, but I've never owned one.
I'm saying
Santino,
it's cursed though.
I will be. I don't give a fuck. I don't believe curses. I'll break the curse. Santino, I would very much like to have that. I'm a collector of these things.
The onyx.
Yeah, these small little trinket things.
I want to have. I feel like it'd be. I think it'd be a fine addition in my collection. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna have it so that every time I bathe at the manor, I just have it sitting there next to me. I'll scrub my body with it.
Okay.
Yeah, use it to get all the dead skin off your chest. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like a, what do they call them? The charcoal things. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get out of here.
Well, you know, I'm trying to. I'm thinking though. Maybe I get this pump and maybe I sell it on as well, Scalper, because that's a good profit margin. You know.
Yeah, I'll definitely be able to get 70 to 18. I might even be able to get 20 off the right person.
Tony, what do you think about this whole chowdy shit, huh?
That's the thing with Lynn. That's what I appreciate about him is he doesn't hold on to things. You know, he's all about.
Personally, I don't give a fuck. Y'all do what you feel.
It's just to know it's fueling an economy.
You fucking
you know?
changed.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll think about this fucking pump. I might leave it in my collection because here's the thing, Cesare, and for your information as well. Now, we have a Mauser, we have an elephant rifle, and now we'll be having a shotgun, a pump-action shotgun. Family weapons, not to be used, they're collector's items. You know what I mean? Sergio here is very much against it, though.
I mean, I don't know. I think a pump is something that's got to be used on the field, you know?
You know, actually...
It's Anthony, pump is a fucking weapon, you know?
You know, that's actually a good point. I'm okay with them being used. The Mauser seems like the only one I wouldn't use, but we have an elephant rifle that we could use in the city as well.
Well, the elephant rifle, everybody who's fired it, they go flying. I remember.
That marked?
Rounds.
Elephant rifle?
It is now.
No.
It's marked with a family etching now, yeah.
Okay, good. That was gonna be like Scott Potty Industries or some shit.
You think oh, please. This ain't even etched.
Imagine
Don't
a Roman
insult me.
Empire. Imagine the Roman soldiers rolling into town. As fierce as they are, the Roman soldiers just rolling through. Hoo, ha, hoo, ha, hoo, ha. And then, you know, some motherfucker comes up and says, hey, who the fuck are you guys? He says, Howdy. Fuck. They're gonna lose everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think saying hello in that scenario is fucked anyway, so chow wouldn't work anyway. So, you know, you can make any point you want, society, but the fact of the matter is, you're upset that it's had such an exponential outreach that so many people, it's connected so many bridges. You're just jealous.
I mean,
that's all it is.
I mean, listen, all right, I'll give you credit. It has spread like a fucking virus. Okay?
It's incredible. It's
You know what?
like an ideology. It's a way of life. Chowdy is a way of life.
I'm gonna make a little small change, I guess. Use it when it comes to family and friends. When it comes to fucking business partners and shit. On a cruise. We're gonna meet the fucking Los Animales and you're like, Chowdy. What is that gonna do?
I think we've actually done that.
I think you make a valid point there. I didn't realize I said it.
Hey, now that we're here, actually, everybody stop here. Hello, Rangers. How you doing?
Thank you for all your door ranges.
Thank you for your door.
I don't think.
Come here, everybody. Come inside.
City's dusty, by the way.
Ah, fuck. I'm looking to buy another horse.
Jesus.
Yeah. I'm looking to get a clad rubber.
Bless you.
Okay.
What, to say that again?
It's a clad rubber. I don't know how to pronounce it. Clad ruba? Is it a clad ruba?
I think that's clad ruba.
Sophia, educate this man, please.
No, I kind of like the way you said it the first time.
Clad rubber.
It's a clad rubber, all right?
I think you should just continue with that, yeah.
I think I'm trying to get the dapple rose gray clad rubber, all right? I just don't know what I would call it. What would you call that horse?
A tongue twister.
Okay. He's fucking
Pepperoni. Like the fucking racehorse.
Yeah.
Pepperoni.
Lasagna.
Have you seen? I saw him the other day.
Lasagna?
I saw Dusk Runner in town. He's going to be auctioning it off. Yeah.
What?
The actual Dusk Runner.
Really?
Yeah.
I fucking hate that Joey's doing this shit.
I thanked him for everything he bought me.
More jealousy from Cesare.
So much fucking money.
It is too much money. It's like 7-8 grand a week minimum.
Oh, and it's race week this week. You know, it's big race week. It's the Derby.
Oh, is it the Derby?
Yeah, they're allowing you to bet on 2 horses, and the maximum bet is $1,000 each.
All right, nice.
And there's 20 horses. 20.
Wow.
See, that's the thing. That's where they get you, right? They put down 50 fucking candidates for you to bet on one. You put 1,000 on fucking one of the 50, it's probably not gonna hit. And then, boom, they make their fucking money. That's how this shit works.
Don't necessarily need to belong to like Minoid. I don't know.
Still, howdy, pardon me.
How you doing, fellas?
You have bad. You have no fucking idea.
You guys law?
It's been a bit of a crazy day.
This has been one of the worst days of my life.
You officers of the law,
Of your
deputies?
life?
Yeah.
Why is that? Why is it the worst day of your life?
One of the greatest facets of that is we've been dealing with the alligator that's half the size of a house.
I heard about that.
No, you mean Blueberry?
No, not Blueberry. Well, Blueberry, yes, but there was a bigger gator, literally half the size of a house.
What? Made Blueberry look like a regular fucking gator.
Yeah.
No fucking way.
Yeah.
What?
No, a fucking massively large. It dove into the water and we lost it, and then we were just dealing with Blueberry, and she kept trying to eat us. She nearly ate one of us already.
Wait, where was this? This wasn't in the city, was it?
This was between Van Horn and Annesburg.
Oh my God.
It made way to land, and it nearly ate Nadia Dreen because she tried to give it a kebab and it nearly tore her fucking arm off.
Fuck yeah, that sounds like a terrible.
It's horrible. Where is this happening?
They just said.
Yeah, but initially it was between Van Horn and Annesburg, and then we managed to lure it eventually using a ferry to Sisika, where it kept trying to eat people, so we left.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, even the guards there were terrified of her because she just wasn't obeying orders.
They were angry at us because we brought it back.
Is there like some sort of bounty or something like that on this gator?
I don't think you can kill it. I think if you shot it, the bullets would just bounce off.
All right, remind me to stay away from Van Horn and Annesburg, all right? I'm never fucking going there ever.
Yeah.
Even with the elephant rifle?
I don't think that'd be enough. Not after what I
A Gatling gun, maybe, with a bunch of sticks of dynamite, then you're maybe looking at a chance. But
a cannon would maybe give it a dent.
Hey, you guys got Gatling guns though, too, right?
We do, but only for... Well, this might be one of them emergencies.
It might be.
Might turn into one. Might fucking turn into one.
If I see like 3 of those at the same time, I'm going to shake a sheriff until a Gatling gun falls out of their pants.
Yeah, you probably should.
Okay, I'm leaving now. Goodbye.
Okay.
Good luck.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Ooh, guys, we might
Stay
be
safe.
stream might be crashing.
Shaking a sheriff until a Gatling gun falls out.
Maybe we should try that one day.
You guys hear me still?
Anyway, just wanted to ask what I should call the name, or what name I should give the horse.
Geronimo.
Nah, see, Mr. Solano, he will probably have the best name.
Call it Tony.
I don't care. Name it something good.
Love it.
What
Love
is
it.
up with him today, huh?
I don't know.
He wants to kill something, I think.
Well, you had a chance, Tony.
What?
If you want to go out west, you know.
Nah, it's alright.
Testing, testing, testing. All right, we're good. We're back. Sorry about that, guys. What a bad day, but you doing right, Em, is making me smile. Thank you for everything you do. Keep it up. Hey, Frisco. Happy to hear, making your day a little bit better. Hope everything's okay. And good to have you here, Em. Yeah, man, I miss Red Dead a fuck ton. I'm glad we're swapping over after GTA a little bit. It's a good time. It's a good time. Everything good?
No. Yeah, we're good.
Fine.
What's Tony doing?
Oh, there he is.
Any updates from Joey?
Nothing. I just wrote to him asking him to give me updates, so should expect something soon, I hope.
All right.
I need to do a trip to Guama tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow. I'll do it early in the morning.
Okay. Let's head to the house.
All right.
You want us to get in
Earlier,
James?
but you have to play.
Looks like we might be having a meeting at the house.
Ain't it cute how we all have our own designated spots for our horses?
You know, it's been that took a long time for that to happen. I think
What the happened?
like people having designated their own designated spots. I don't think we ever agreed as to whose spot was whose, but at the beginning, I think everybody hitched their horses here in the front side of the gate, and we slowly started spreading it out. Actually, really nice to see. My spot's back here.
Nice spots in that tree back there.
Mine's that tree back there. Oh, not a telegram now. Back in a second. I'm gonna check telegrams.
All right. I'm gonna need everybody but Alfonso actually in the office. Who's that just wrote out?
Gumbo. Checking telegrams.
Scott Boy said he got a telegram.
Okay. I have one too, but I can wait.
We meeting with somebody here, or
Just us.
All right.
Fuck, that might be a Sunday telegram. I'm assuming that she would have sent the same one to Sergio, so if he's checking it, it's all good. I like that.
What is wrong with this?
I like that
How
outfit,
this
Cesare. It suits you.
shirt? Yeah, I think I got a hole in my shirt though. Man.
Oh yeah.
Oh, up that, yeah, neckline. A little bit. Oh, your elbow too.
Are you wearing like a... You happen to be wearing maybe 2 shirts? Or a vest?
Oh, I gotta go to the tailor's at some point.
Yeah, you do. All right. Did we discuss this without Scarpo? Well, at least part of it. The gallows are around. We've agreed that we're going to be pushing them up.
So
Hell
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, I think with all 5 of us here, it's the right moment to do so. Unless somebody has any last-minute objections.
When was this agreed upon?
Last time we spoke.
Oh, okay. So we were discussing a promotion. Okay. I thought it was just discussing how they were doing.
Oh, we did do a lot of that, yeah. But the conclusion was that they're ready for a promotion. And they're also, well, there's a list, right? It's the Gallows and Max. They're ready for a promotion.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, so if we all agree, we should do that today. Now, I remember back in the day there were some words that we gave soldats, but it's been so long since we've promoted anybody to a soldat, which in my opinion is kind of part of the problem, right? When I talk about things like stagnation and things not moving around. We haven't had anybody to fucking promote in years. Years. Or we haven't gotten around to it when maybe we should have. What are the words that we give a fucking soldat? Do you remember, Cesare?
I mean, it's got to be very different than when you get your button. It's not a ceremony. It's more so you are now a soldat of this family. What that means is you've gained our trust. You've exceeded expectations as an associate. Fuck, I mean, what else?
I seem to recall something about like a deeper loyalty to the family and more expectations. I can't remember.
Hiccups.
Yeah. Kick-ups were definitely a thing. Kick-ups were definitely a thing, and that's something we should discuss too, by the way, starting possibly this week. Kick-ups. I do remember something about loyalty being mentioned to a soldat. I don't recall exactly what. Yeah, Scarpo, do you remember the words that we give a soldat when we promote him?
No, not word for word.
I don't think there
That's
was
what we're talking about.
something word for word.
I know the other thing. There's a word for word, pretty much. Those are pretty ingrained.
I'm gonna go change it for doing this.
Okay. What was the telegram about, Sergio, by the way?
Oh, it was just Benny getting back to me about an apartment.
All right, I'm gonna go and change too because, good lord.
Oh, fucking picky times. Jesus.
Well, I mean, we're not all together still yet, so you know, it's fine.
Oh, one by one.
Actually, gonna go change as well. Hello.
Fuck, shut up.
Trying to find, because
we nearly. So this these three people that
smoke a cigarette
got at Alfonso, right? It was that stone fella from Growler's group. It was obviously Rabbit, the one we're mainly looking for. And Alfonso didn't know the name of the other guy, but now today we discovered it. It was the guy's name's Lou. Lou. He's from Thieves Landing. It's not Lou from Victory Street, different Lou. But we were very close to hurting him today, but the people of Thieves Landing basically banded together and protected him. But we gotta ask some questions to him.
they banded together to protect him.
Yeah.
All right.
Super the West.
Yep. Nothing new.
Nah. But if we'd have taken that fight, it would have been myself, Sophia, Alfonso, and Joey against 5 of them in Thieves. And it would have been... They were all from different sprinklings groups as well, so it would have been starting issues with probably at least 3 other groups. Just because we want one guy. So we didn't take it.
Right.
But they're forever using that shield. What can you do?
What can you fucking do? This one's interesting.
Shot down a guy the other day. Near Manteca Falls. He was riding up another ramp going down into the west. We were going down it and he was coming up it. And we turned around because he was looking for like Rabbit. And we rode after him real hard. And I was maybe like 5-10 meters from him on horseback, shouting to him, telling him to stop. He just didn't stop. He must have rode for about 2 minutes, and I must have let off about 16 warning shots.
Jesus.
I had to reload my gun, like my rifle. I have a Litchfield. I had to reload it. I let off that many warning shots. And he just still didn't stop. So we go from the ramp all the way down to Manteca Falls, which is towards Thieves. And then he just, like, I cut him off going up. He's trying to go back up the ramp. So I cut him off. Stop him from going, point a gun at him. He decides to point a gun at me. So we have about a 10-second standoff, and he's not said a single word, mind you, up until this point. Now, he's not said a single word, he just ran. So he points a gun at me, and then I'm ready to fucking shoot him. And he hightails it again, tries running the opposite direction. So I say, fuck this, and I just unload on him. Hit him a few times. And then he starts getting away, so I shoot his horse. Horse goes down, falls on him, fucking brings his ass to the ground. I take him all the way. We've made back up with, because I was with Carlo and Tony. So we meet back up together. I take him all the way down Armadillo. In the Armadillo medical office, he goes, "Why'd you shoot me?"
Jesus fucking Christ.
Fucking guy. I'm like, don't you fucking dare, you piece of shit. Don't you fucking dare give me that. He's like, what happened? I couldn't hear. Like, oh, for fuck's sake. Guy had dust in his ears the whole time. Didn't realize.
No way.
Yeah.
That's a fucking shame. Wasn't the
turns
guy
out
though?
It wasn't. The guy's name is Colt. and he looks a lot like Rabbit. Unfortunately for him. But
good
he
job
was
getting the
not-
lights,
I've met him
guys.
before, actually. He seemed alright. So I patched him up, sent him on his merry way, and said no hard feelings, but, you know, I should have said something.
Yeah, what'd he say?
Well, she said no hard feelings either, you know? She said shit happens. But yeah, I think he realized that he had dust in his ears. But his first words, why'd you shoot me? Fucking guy. Tony, remember that guy? Fucking Colt down in Armadillo the other day.
Yep. Yep. Dumbass motherfucker.
And then we sent him on his merry way, and he starts walking towards thieves because we shot his horse, obviously, right? And there's no stables in Armadillo, so he starts walking all the way to thieves from Armadillo.
Oh God, just keeps getting fucking worse.
So we on our way back out the west, we give him a lift to thieves. Jesus.
Want to hear his gang name?
Oh,
Do you know
here
it?
we go.
Straight Shooters.
Oh, okay.
Is that for real? Or are you just?
Hey, you
pulling,
gotta be
like-
busting our balls.
No, that's 100% real.
That can't be a gang. That's gotta be. It's gotta be a play group. Sonny's been a little long, no?
Yeah, he has. You went alone to the telegrams?
I believe so, yeah.
He does take his time over there.
That he does. Just like you earlier.
Oh yeah.
Bringing all the Magpies people.
Ran into Buddy, ran into Magpie. And I figured I'd stop for a little fucking talk. What's up with Buddy? You don't like him?
I have no problem with him at all. I was just saying he took a while. Is Buddy in Magpies Blackbirds?
Nah.
I thought Buddy was Steve.
Victory.
Victory Street.
Yeah.
I don't mind Buddy. Wait, which one was the one that was getting lippy about Furio? Was that Buddy?
Bill.
Did you hear about
Yeah,
this?
he was talking about Furio up in a fucking bar. Saying that Furio Banano killed his fucking wife, and that's why he came over here to the cross. Talking out of turn about him. I said, get the fuck out of here. I said, listen, you're gonna be talking shit about fucking Furio, not while I'm around. I'm right, pal. So you cut it the fuck out and watch your fucking mouth. Keep your mouth out of the fucking booze.
A guy called Bill said this?
A guy named Bill from fucking what was it, Victory Street? Yeah.
It was Victory Street, yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, you know. He's like, yeah, no hard feelings, right? I said, yeah, no hard feelings. Guy buys me a scotch, you know what I do? Smash that fucking bottle over his fucking head, okay? Tell him how much of a bitch he is, he ain't gonna do shit. Left him laying there on the fucking floor. Eh? And you know what happens? Telegrams me 2 days later, I'm apologies. Apologies, Mr. Solano, I got out of line. It won't happen again.
He's here, so.
And I haven't seen him since.
God damn.
Sonny's here?
Yeah.
Okay.
There it is. This is the one I fucking wanted.
We all waiting for me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Ah, shit. Okay. All right. They haven't. Well, actually, no. I did get word from Joey. He said they cleared Valentine and out east and didn't find anything. They're gonna head to New Hanover now. Nothing yet. Okay, so Nobody remembers, right?
I remember.
Well, go ahead. What is it?
I mean, you basically tell them this is the point of no return, you know? This is your opportunity now to walk out those doors, if so well-being, or you could be raised to a stature of honor. Become a soldat of this family and bleed, you know, as you've bled for this family, will bleed by you. You know? Tell them from on their forth, they'll be seen as individuals, not as a pair. That this ideology of being a pair cannot no longer stand. That you'd be accepting that. You're on their forth.
Point of no
I'd say you
return.
tell them that, but
yeah,
the part about you know, giving them an out right now, I think that's definitely a part of it. You know, this is their chance to walk out those doors. You know, once they accept, they can't.
100%.
We told all the other soldats.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're kind of on the precipice of some change. If there is an opportunity, I think we should jump on it to change things with how we how we word things like perhaps promotion to a soldat and whatnot. This is that opportunity right now. We're doing this here with the gallows. If there's anything we'd like to change as to how, the perception of what it means to be a soldat, what we tell people what that means, whether it is a point of no return or not, if there's anything there that we would like to change, now is our chance. We can rewrite the book a little bit. Rewrite what's been in there in the past. This is our opportunity. I do remember the words that we would give to people as soldats would be tailored specifically for those people. It wasn't a generalized statement. It was more of recognizing their particular actions, their particular performance, right? Highlighting that the gallows, they do kind of come in a package. So it's okay to do it both at the same time. I do like the recall there that you have, Tony, to it being a point of no return. I think that's valid. I think that should continue being as it is. Any other changes? Or any changes, period?
I don't think it's necessary to talk about them being individuals. They already know that.
I don't think they do. When everybody in this house refers to them as the gallows, I mean, I don't think any of us do.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's because they share the same surname, but a fair point. Maybe now is that time to do it. Actually, Tony's got a point.
Okay. So, treated as individuals, tested as individuals. I think the point of no return should stay. If they want out of this life, they have to choose that now. They choose to pass through the door of a soldat. The only way out is a bullet. We agree on that?
Just to clarify, the only way out, once they're soldat, is with a bullet. Right now, they can walk away.
Exactly. Yep. Expectations of what they need to be doing as a soldat, officially.
Pickups. Have a line of business. I think everybody should have a fucking line of business. Anybody else?
There's not much that will be different to them, to be honest. Stuff from the likes of kick-ups and, having no way out now. The point of no return.
Yeah.
They already know their loyalties,
Right.
I think we can officialize I suppose the roles of certain people now, where we shied away from telling them about Sofia being consigliere, for example, about Scarpo being generale, although I think they kind of gathered that already.
Yeah.
Tony is an enforcer, etc. Officializing that kind of thing to them now is possible, seeing as they're no longer associates, if they accept.
Agreed.
And here's the thing, and it's interesting that you mentioned that, Sergio, because I've always had a strong belief towards something. That you don't give somebody a title and then expect them to live up to it. It's the other way around. They earn a title. They're already soldiers. They're already soldats. That's why we're calling them such now. We're giving them the title because they're already doing everything that a soldat should be doing. They're filling the shoes. We're just giving them the shoes now. Pretty straightforward. All right. Well, they're out there with Joey at the moment. I'm going to have Alfonso call him back. Do we do this with both of them present or one at a time?
One at a time, I think.
Yeah, I want to see Vinny sweat again.
Now, this is interesting because we brought them in as associates, and they came in as a package deal. If we bring them in now, one at a time, and ask them to choose whether or not they walk through that door, that point of no return, without knowing if the other one is also gonna get the same offer. Hey.
I think it's a good first test. Yeah.
You know, if you wanted to fuck with their minds a little bit, not too crazy, you could put them in separate rooms, have them both come, split them up, and see what path they take then.
Absolutely. We do one by one. We bring in, let's say, Josie in first, right? We tell her all about it. Then we have her go to the kitchen. We bring Vinny in afterwards from the living room. We do the same. Okay. I'm gonna tell out the telegram.
Could just keep him in the living room. Kitchen's kind of strange, huh?
Because we don't want her going and talking to Vinny after we talk to her.
All right, get comfortable. Anybody got any food?
Maybe. No, I don't. Shit.
My God, I'm gonna starve.
Well, let me go grab some. I gotta wash my face anyway.
There might be something in the
Anybody
kitchen.
else?
It's not that bad, don't worry.
Nah, it's okay. I gotta wait for shit.
Hey, Sonny, you got a bite?
Yeah, come here.
Hey, Sonny's got me, Sophia. All good.
All right.
Go.
Should I risk a little face wash nap?
The what?
Should reiterate the fact that they are soldiers, you know. So with this title in mind, that if we call them upon to spill blood, or in a time of war, then they're to act immediately and drop anything they have going on.
I think that's
my idea.
Yeah. I think that's something they're already doing, but good to emphasize on it.
It's things you gotta put there. You gotta drill in it that are bright. You know?
Yeah, for sure.
We got other things that we have to continue discussing.
Yeah.
We should take that opportunity now. Sophia Scarpo.
Coming.
Where'd Scarpo go?
Not sure. Just closed my eyes for a second. I don't know where he went.
I'll go find him.
Sergio. Might have taken a small nap.
Sergio.
Yeah.
1 second, guys. I'm going to grab some food while we have this meeting.
Need a moment.
I was gonna wait a little while until they. I was gonna read that book for a sec.
If we talk about something, then I'll read the book afterwards.
Yeah, look, we were kind of at the tail end of our conversation the last time, but I think we should wrap that up if we can.
Oh yeah, the other day.
It's just in the house. Yeah. Okay, so we were talking about Joey. A decision needs to be made about Joey. The last person to talk about after that is Carlo. The gallows are in. Goes without saying. Now, Joey, he's been given time. I think at this point, it needs to be either directly told to him that, you know, he's on a time limit so that he understands that. Or he needs to be simply pushed off to the side. What's the consensus here with Joey?
Hold on. Alright, Alfonso's in the other room. Do you want to huddle up? I think he might be able to hear throughout the walls.
Yeah.
Well, let's take this outside then. Yeah?
Out back?
Back porch.
Yeah, the garden's fine.
Yes.
Ah, shit. Y'all go to bed?
Yeah, so my opinion is that right now we don't have any prospects that would interfere with Joey's, you know, right now. So simply on the basis of it being convenient, I would say present what you said this then, Santino, that he's on a bit of a time limit that needs to improve. That's what I would say.
Keep him on board in the meantime, then.
Yeah, because if he can't get himself into shape after that time, that amount of time passing, it wouldn't be like 2 days. It'd be a little while, right? Then I don't know what else can be done for the guy.
Improve on what, though? Because there's no point in just keeping him if we're gonna replace him later. He's either in or he's out.
My opinion, what Joey lacks is confidence and leadership. I don't see him as a problem in any other way. Does anybody disagree? Does anybody have anything else to add with regards to Joey?
No, I agree entirely. I just know you're wanting change.
I don't think that's a reason to remove him. I think there's something he can work on without having to replace him. We're talking about something that can be worked on. Now, if he was reckless, if he was, stupid or whatever, then okay, yeah, maybe he doesn't deserve the bed, but just lacks confidence. Needs more meetings. Needs to talk less.
Sure. But I think this has been Joey's problem for a long time now. This is not something that, you tell him now and then you expect him to fix it. I mean, Joey's had this problem, and I think people have been helping him or trying to help him work on this problem for a while. And there has been no significant improvement.
It's a gray zone, because at the same time, I feel harsh saying it, to be honest, because it is minor things that he struggles with. He is a good all-round soldat, and he's a hell of a fucking guy, It's little things that are holding him back, but it is important to recognize that those little things add up to his overall leadership abilities, which is what he struggles on right now. And to be able to fill that role of having a button, you need to be able to be a leader. And that's where he needs improvement, is on those little minute things that accumulate to making Joey a fucking leader, which I know he's capable of. But again, he's like he's stuck in a rut. Or
Exactly.
there's something blocking him, But
Exactly.
it's not like there's no hope though. I have a lot of hope for Joey.
I think that's where we come to the point of contention. Scarpo, you say there's hope for Joey. Sophia, Tony, what do you think?
I don't think he's gotten that proper kick in the butt yet. I would keep him and tell him that he needs to get his act together quick. Give him, a little fire under his ass. Because I really don't think he's had that before.
You see, now
A proper one.
I agree with that. Just needs a bit of a wake-up call. A stern one. Because, he may be too comfortable. He may not be putting in the effort that, that we expect. And, nothing's for sure. Nothing's guaranteed in this kind of life, right?
Absolutely not. Tony, what do you think?
Well, I mean, it's, I don't know. I feel like this should be very straightforward, Should be simplifying this other than overcomplicating it, If we're gonna keep the boy, then light a fucking fire under his ass, say, give him a fucking time frame, I don't know. And then kick him out later, it just doesn't make no sense, like Cesare says. But, if everybody here feels like, he lacks this one thing, we've all made an effort, and we just don't see any improvement, then I'd say, he should not have the bed, and he should take the time outside from that bed to, grow as an individual. I think it should be just straightforward as that, So, I'm ready to get to the fucking vote, to be honest.
All right, then let's do it like this, see if anybody disagrees with me. You give Joey 1 month. You tell him, hey, we're shaking things up. You're under scrutiny. And I don't want this coming from myself or Cesare. So there's going to have to be one of you three to tell him this. You're under scrutiny. You're stagnant. You're not moving. You're not improving on what we're expecting. Get your shit together. You got a month, Joey. You light that fire under his ass. In a month's time, We'll see what happens. But at that point, if he has not improved, he's out. He's out of the 10 beds here at the house, and he's set to improve on everything that we want him to improve on without being a part of those 10. Can we agree on that? A month?
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems reasonable, yeah.
Done.
Yeah, sure.
Better. Then that's it. Joey's been decided on. Just for clarification and reiteration, making sure that we're all on the same page. We've already decided on Al.
Agreed.
The gallows are in. We're about to promote them to soldat. The only person to talk about is Carlo. Carlo has also seen, well, a lot in the family, but he's also seen that stagnation, at least in the sense of he's still a soldat after many years, despite everything he's been through. But in a very different sense, that kid has been growing and improving on pretty much everything. Carlo has put me into check when it comes to respecting this house and respecting what the family stands for. Something I never would have expected in my entire life to hear from Carlo. I would never have expected to turn to that kid and say, "Hey, Carlo, you're right. We should have more respect for the house." When all of us were goofing around, he was the one that brought it to my attention. He's grown as a leader. He's capable as a leader. We have seen him. He is a fighter. But also that, a captain, a generale, perhaps. Not quite there yet, but perhaps one day. A leader in times of combat. Times of conflict. He is sound business-wise. He's got ideas. He's well-connected. Etc., etc. I think he's ready. I think he deserves it. I think he's filling the shoes, and we should give him the shoes. Scarpo is a big part of this conversation, so I think we should wait.
Yeah.
He's come a long way, huh?
Yeah, he has.
After all the shit. All of it. Jesus. That's one hell of a story to tell.
Yeah, it is.
All right. Let's wait for Scarpo then.
Mm-hmm.
Did the gallows know they need to be here? Has anybody telegrammed them?
Alfonso. I sent Alfonso the telegram.
All right.
Oh, you guys should have seen Zhang Wei today. He was dressed up as a pawn shop Co.
What does that mean?
Like a cheap version of Kochinga, I suppose.
Oh, jeez.
Like on purpose or?
Yeah, oh yeah. And he was walking around rambling about selling opium in jest, of course. That was funny, yeah.
Chowdy?
$500.
Me howdy.
I'm good.
We were saying, Scarpo, that Carlo has improved in pretty much every way. And this is not only from 2 years ago, 3 years ago, but in my opinion, it's also since the last time we even spoke about this, that button meeting where we were talking about people like Joey and Carlo specifically. He's improved since then as well. My conclusion is, he fits the shoes. He fits the role. Now, I'm open to arguments and I'm open to discussion about it, obviously. And there's no decision that I will make here unilaterally. So I want to hear from you. Opinions on Carlo.
Yeah, I'd like to start off with that. There's a couple of things that I want to see before that could happen, personally. One is, I don't exactly expect this relationship he has with Val to last. And I'm interested in seeing what happens when that is over. If he's gonna change, go back to his old self or not. But more importantly, he's expressed to me that he wants to dig into his past a bit. And that means touching on things that used to trigger him into those episodes. I want to see what happens with that before I would be comfortable saying yes to such a thing.
Okay, wait, hold on. You want to do that? Or he's asking for it?
Yeah, he wants to.
Yeah, so he wants to try to trigger whatever episodes he's had?
Yeah, so I asked him if he wanted to dig into it, because we have been talking about it before. Because what I've been thinking is it might be important to do it so that we can learn what exactly those triggers are and how he can learn to control them. That would benefit him, that would benefit us all. It is risky, but it might be necessary, and he wants to do it. I gave him the option. I said, you know, there might be the case that nothing will ever happen again. We don't have to touch on it, but he wants to.
I suppose he's trying to test his limits.
Yeah. And I think it's important for somebody who is being shaped into being the next Generale, or alongside Scarpo, at least.
Yeah. I think it is, you're right. Okay. Excellent point. Tony, you got anything to say about Carlo?
Carlo?
Mm-hmm.
I don't got time to be dealing with his fucking past, to be honest. Ain't nobody should be giving him the time of fucking day to be thinking about this past shit, or having to be worrying about, you know, the look over our fucking shoulders and shit. And it's a conversation we had 2 years ago and I got it. Put up to our right over there. If that's what y'all want to do with a kid, by all means, you know. But personally, I want nothing to do with it. He's come very far in the past few months. Throughout these wars, it's been pretty fucking good. Leadership-wise, he's been improving. Absolutely, fights, he's been picking up here and there, but there's a lot of room for improvement, you know. We all can improve, but when it comes to Carlo, I think, you know, I don't think anybody in the circle should be having to worry about if he's gonna have another fucking episode or not.
Because I damn near tell you all now, if he does, I'm gonna put a fucking bullet in his head. Ain't no exception to that.
All right. Trouble.
I think when you go off the list and you check off everything that's required of someone to get a button, I think Carlo fits all those bills, fits all that criteria. He is capable of being a leader. He is taking initiative on his own to do so. The improvement we've seen in him these past few months is exponential, without a doubt. The concern I didn't know I had until this very moment was that his past was still troubling. My recollection of the last, what we thought was an episode, wasn't. It was simply Carlo trying to prevent one. Now I'm hearing that perhaps he wants to explore what triggers something like this, or try and get on top of it as if it's still a present issue. This is news to me. I did not know this was an issue, as I said. And I said to you, Sonny, should he have one, and should he become a danger? I think we all agree. There was no one arguing the fact that should he become a danger, that should be an avenue everyone's willing to take. But again, I wasn't aware that this was still an issue. As Tony's saying, I thought this was buried in the past.
I don't think it is an issue. I think we're testing to see if it can be. It's coming back.
That's an issue.
I think what Scott was, what you're trying to say, Scott, will correct me if I'm wrong, is that it concerned that the simple consideration of whether or not it could come back, that itself is the issue.
It's more the fact that it's being retrenched up. Like, anything could happen, right? We can go here for years thinking about what could or could not happen, but it's the fact that, as you're saying, Sophia, Carlo wants to get ahead of it, as if he fears it's an issue.
I think this is a way of him manning the fuck up and being responsible and saying, hey, listen, I want to give you guys absolute peace of mind that this isn't an issue. Let's put it to the test. Let me show you guys it ain't an issue. So that once we do give him the fucking button, there is no doubt, unquestionable, that he will relapse.
Well, if that's his, that's the avenue he wants to take, then I don't feel comfortable saying yes until we know.
I agree.
But as I said, every other criteria, the guy's on it. I call him a kid. I should stop calling him a kid because he's been showing us, as of late, often that he's not.
I agree. Cesare, you haven't seen too much of him as of late. But you were present when we discussed certain topics with him. But what is your perception of him now?
Well, I recall Carlo as, the kid he was. And I see him now as the man he is. Based off of everything you guys have told me, I believe it. I know he's changed. That's all I need. I do agree with Scampo, though. I think it's important that we get this out of the way, as Sophia suggested to him. Knock that one out. Lock that door.
If we could lock that door and confidently know it is locked and will stay shut, I will be a very happy man. To see how far Carlo has come. That is the prime example of why we're here doing what we do.
I think he will be an even happier man.
All right. Well, there's this underlying concern that I don't want to simply dismiss. I think, Sophia, I want to put all the weight on this. Unfortunately, I need to put this on you right now. I need you to have this talk with Carlo. I need you to allow him to test his limits with you. And I need you to report back the results of that to us. If those are positive, then I personally will be pushing for Carlo to be made.
Yeah, I'm ready for it.
Matter. And that settles the matter of all the other 5 people. We have us 5 as the quorum. Joey has been given a month. Alfonso will be, he will be taken out of the 10 beds here at the house. We have to decide what we do with that extra bed then. Now, Joe has been proven an incredibly valuable asset to Jilly. Talking about Big Joe here. I understand that we would consider him first and foremost, and that's why I bring him up first and foremost. But in my opinion, taking him out of what Jilly is trying to build now would do more harm than good. Jilly sees him as somebody that he could rely on to put the others in shape. He's almost essential. I don't want to speak for him, but I'm quite sure that's his stance on Joe at the moment. I think it's a good way that Joe can learn and grow outside of the confines of our family as well. He's being put in a position of leadership with Jilly, a position of leadership that we would not be putting him in. Joe is a soldat. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that bed should go to Joe immediately.
It doesn't hurt to test it, though. You know, I think we give Joe a chance. He's been very active. Give it a shot. There's a bed free for a reason. I think setting expectations with him as to how things are being shaken up is key when it comes to this. Let him know there's a free bed. But I need you to prove your worth and prove that you want it.
Okay.
I disagree with that.
Well, go ahead.
I'm sorry, he's been saying for months that he wants back in. And he's done nothing but go to crew, you know, working for them, feeding intel to us.
That's where you're wrong.
He's been working his fucking ass off.
We sent him to work with these crews. We sent him to Victory. I don't know if we sent him to fucking work with Jilly, but we definitely sent him to Victory. And whether or not he has been with us or otherwise, he's been putting in work with other crews, regardless.
On our behalf, though.
Sure, but it's that or the guy fucking takes his leave. At least he's giving a fucking, you know, he's trying.
Then would you mind enlightening us on how you would like to see him excel from what he's already doing?
That's gonna come from him. Unfortunately, I don't think we've, correct me if I'm wrong, had Joey in the crew long enough to even mold him properly.
Big Joe? He's been
Big Joe,
a soldat for a long time, but he hasn't been directly involved in anything
Right.
To the degree, for example, as the gallows have been as of late. Joe hasn't been involved like that with us in any sense, in any way in the past, as far as I know.
We made him soldat, and then the burrows came around.
Exactly.
Here's how I view it, okay? Big Joe has been wanting to become a member of a full-fledged soldat of the DiCenzo Famiglia for quite some time now. And given his position as already soldat, he has been doing exactly what is told now for months. Genuine months. As a man who's dedicated months of his life, every single day, coming around, doing what is in the best interest of the family. And that is that he's been told from us to go work with Victory. He's been told to go work with Jilly on our behalf. He's doing everything we're telling him. There is no man in my eyes, or sorry, no person in my eyes that deserves to be more with us to prove themselves further than Big Joe.
Here's what I don't want to have. What I don't want to happen with Big Joe is that we give him this position that he's, you know, as you mentioned, worked so hard for, been interested in, and then he just completely relaxes because he's got it. I think we need to light that fire under everybody. Like Sophia said with Joey. People need to know things are temporary. Or can be, rather.
Yeah.
Bonzo.
The Gallows and Joey have returned. They're here.
Alright, perfect. We'll be right in.
All right.
I just don't want him to get comfortable, that's all. I'm sure he's earned a lot of it. That's what you are saying, right, Scampo? He's earned it.
He's, in my opinion, no one has earned it more right now. He has been doing more than most.
Well, that's good. We need that momentum. We need him to keep that up. But should he slack, you know, changes are going to be needed to be made.
Absolutely. Goes for anyone.
Goes for anyone.
Indeed. Goes for anyone. Okay, well, we'll bring up Joe. Aside from Joe, is there any other prospect?
Yeah. You got Max.
Mm-hmm. We do have Max. We have Joey Stranzero. By the way, Scrapper, did you ever talk to him about the whole soldat thing? Is he a soldat now?
No. Right. Interesting, or maybe not so interesting, probably gonna piss you off, situation with Joey Stranzero. He's been an associate for the family for years now. Probably 2 years. Very long time. The guy's been working with us, sometimes loosely, sometimes closely. To make things short, we were getting very close to making him a soldat, and then, of course, you went away for those 2 weeks, right? I mean, it was the same time I was going to bring Max up, right?
Yeah.
And then, again, circumstance, it just never got around to it. But whereas Max kind of didn't really take too much to it and kind of put his head down a little further, Joey was the opposite. Joey kind of made a bit of a... Sophia, you know more about this, right, as well?
He had a fucking attitude.
He had a longest attitude about not being a soldat and not being appreciated for a long time. And I can see merit to what he's saying, but again, he completely withdrew when it didn't come by, and he even mentioned once completely leaving, since he's so underappreciated.
Yeah, And also, he threw a hissy fit and walked off and went to bed when we were in a situation getting ready to ride out. That's a huge no.
Yeah, he threw shade my way a lot of times. You know, he's having an attitude about, you know, not wanting to do shit.
Not a
This is
good look.
before he all left.
No, he completely went about it the wrong way. Good things come to those who wait, and Joey has waited, but his attitude towards the end, and the fact that he's not been around for I don't even know how many months. I really couldn't count how long he's not been around. He's not, in my eyes, Joey's not a prospect, even if he came around yesterday for an hour and a half.
I agree.
Simply because he's not, I hate to say he's not committed because he is, but he's not shown that commitment. Especially not recently.
Not consistent.
No.
Yeah, exactly. Not consistently or recently.
No.
Okay, worth bringing up.
Max.
Anybody else?
Max, again, whereas he took it in stride a little bit and even put his head down a little bit more, right? And when I did the West thing, I certainly believe so that. Whereas a prospect, though, again, the guy's just not around. It's just unfortunate. He's just not around here to show us he's willing. Can't rely on him. You need people you gotta rely on. And
It's not entirely his fault, I believe. You know, he travels a lot.
yes, that's also entirely true, and that should be taken into consideration. Joey's completely opposite. Stopped coming around because he didn't get what he wanted when he wanted it. Max is different.
With Max, though, I understand that it's not entirely his fault, but when it comes to something like a bed at the house,
yes,
if you're not able to provide a consistency, you know, it's not worth it. You know what I mean? It's not worth somebody taking up that bed.
Yeah.
Even if it's out of their control, I'm not going to hold it against them necessarily, right? But if it's a problem, you know, it's like, yeah. It's just not worth it. It'd be best to consider somebody else. But all right. Look, there is no rush for this. We can consider these prospects. Let's get to the gallows now, and then we'll consider this afterwards. I also do want to say something. We currently have an issue with this rabbit guy. An issue that has been made front and center because of Alfonso. And because of that, we cannot make any changes right now to the beds at the house. We have to wait until this is over, and then, even so, give it some time afterwards. So do not mention anything to Alfonso.
He can't pay us $100?
Right.
Jesus.
No. Exactly. So yeah, no changes have to be made immediately, but the decisions still stand. Unless something changes drastically with Alfonso in the next week or so, or while this whole thing is happening, I don't see us changing our opinion on him. So, for now, he remains in while we settle this issue. All good?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's good.
Agreed. Talk to the gallows then.
Yeah, let's go.
Anything else we got to discuss after this, Sonny?
I have to check Telegram, see if that meeting with Sunday's going to happen.
Associates giving up kick-ups. We should discuss that.
Oh, yeah.
What associates? Right, no more.
I'm going to check Telegrams first, actually, before this conversation. Just bring them into the office, or one of them at least.
I gotta think about something very quick.
Josie first.
Business associates. Anybody who's outside of our crew and a part of a different crew, we should extort.
Hey, now you're talking my language.
We should extort every single crew in the city. Make them pay for the privilege to be here.
I'm telling you, we gotta make some money off of Jilly. That's all I'm gonna say. 25%.
Just the percentage, like, you know, like just 5%, even, you know? Just something.
Oh my god, I'm so tired. Help.
Yeah, me too.
Are the gallows here?
Yeah, I believe so.
Alright. I'm gonna go separate them.
Let's wait. Let's wait.
You sure?
You want to build that kind of tension while Sonny takes 30 fucking minutes checking the telegram?
Yeah, actually.
He went to do that now?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think so.
They can sweat for like 30 minutes. You think?
Sure, yeah. Fuck it, I don't
gonna
care.
do it.
Boo!
Okay, okay, okay. Okay, I'm up. I'm up.
There you go. There you go.
Holy shit. I'm gonna run around the garden. One lap.
All right.
Where'd they go?
Oh, Sophia, he's
Tony's
back.
talking to him real quick.
What happened? Where'd they go?
Tony's just talking to him one by one. Y'all just getting set him up, you know.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, Sophia's doing laps.
Good.
Good. All right.
Good.
Uh-huh.
Just real quick, when it comes to get them up to date, up to speed on people's position within the family and whatnot, I'd like to take that after it's all said and done, you know.
Sure, yeah, absolutely. I'll look to you and then you can start, all right?
Wait for all of it.
No, for that part.
Yeah.
Be back shortly, Josie. Think long and hard. Think.
Fucking guy.
Jesus.
Back shortly.
They get so nervous too. It's so funny.
What the fuck is Tony doing? He's got Vinny in the kitchen and Josie in the music room. What's he doing? Vinny's sitting down, like hands on the table, like just.
Just let him do his thing. Let him do his thing. Yeah?
Okay. Okay.
Beautiful.
And he's contemplating life.
He is. Yeah. Like he's been putting time out, like a school kid.
Could be a pool
I mean,
of
you
sweat
fucking-
underneath him.
You don't tell me you don't remember New York. You hear the word sit down, you don't fucking know if it's the best news or the worst news of your life.
Yeah, it's fair enough.
Oh, they're sweating their asses off. Oh, man.
You got Vinny sitting down like a scolded school kid in the fucking kitchen.
So what? You want to let him marinate for a moment, Tony?
Let him sit. Let him sit. Let him sit.
That's
I'm gonna
fucking cruel, man.
I'm gonna go grab Josie first.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's a good idea. Right. I gotta think about something for 1 minute, but then I'm ready.
All right.
$5. She says yes. He says no.
Hey, that's a good wager. That is a good wager.
I'll match you. I bet you he's gonna say yes this time.
All right.
You know what? You know what? Better yet, let's $200. Says he says yes.
Josie says yes.
Nah, Benny says yes.
Oof.
I'm going all in. 250.
You matching me? Other way around?
Yep. But what was your wager? What was your wager?
200, but 250 sounds good. I'll match you. That's no problem.
What was your wager though?
200. He
Yeah,
says
but
yes.
Who?
Vinny. I'll make it a tough call.
Yeah, you are making a fucking tough call.
I'm just saying, you know, it's an easy
All right.
match.
250. Vinny says no.
All right.
Holy shit. Wait, hold on. All right, yeah, fucking.
All right, that's enough. Let's get him in here. Josie first.
Yeah.
Also, Vinny isn't dressed for the occasion.
Oh, man.
That's all right.
True.
We need to give him shit for that.
100% agree. 1000% agree. Gotta keep people in check, man. What we gotta fucking do around here?
Yep.
I remember walking, back in the day when I was picking out my outfits and shit. I walk into the office and Pearlie's like, Cesare, what the fuck are those shoes? And I'm like, damn. Like, no, Pearlie, you're right. I'm gonna go spend $50 fucking just changing my shoes. And that's what I did. Coats, hats, all of it. Guns, the rifles on the fucking back. Ooh.
Josie. How did it go? Your little hunting. Your little hunting posse. How did that go?
Not so great, sir. Nothing to be found. A couple people riding through, but we stormed Mercer again. Not a soul in sight. A couple ladies in tumbleweed. A man that worked at the prickly cactus or what plucky fucky, whatever it's called, down in Armadillo. Other than that, nobody.
Those people that were riding through, you guys check them?
Which ones?
All of them.
Not the ladies, no. They look to be deputies, but we did stop and talk to everybody else here.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, I guess better luck next time. I'll get this fucking rabbit. Eventually.
For sure. Well, actually, we have Vinny reached back out to Preston. He said he's ready to go ahead with setting him up. So we're just waiting to hear from him, and potentially we can get him that way. Because it seems like searching for him is just leading to a bunch of dead ends.
Yeah. That's good. I saw Preston in town earlier. Didn't speak to him, but I saw him earlier, so. Man, all right, good. I also appreciate you and Vinny putting up the money for that. Goes a long way.
Yeah, for sure.
Betty. Well, look, we wanted to have a talk with you.
Mm-hmm.
I think enough time has passed where a solid check-in is, warranted. And I guess, no issues and things like that, perhaps is the right time to bring them up. Discuss them.
Mm-hmm.
You all right?
Yeah. Good.
You got any
Hot out
issues,
there,
Josie?
down in the desert. Issues? No, not at all.
Anything we should know about?
Unless you regarding me, sir?
Anything you noticed?
Pertaining to...
Any problem you may see? Anything concerning?
Oh. Today I was charged by a 30-foot white alligator, and when I turned around to seek comfort in my husband, he was on a rooftop. I've never seen him run so fast in my life. That was concerning to me.
That is very concerning.
Oh, yeah.
Very concerning.
Yeah.
It hurt deeply, actually.
I don't know which part is more concerning. The fact that there's a 30-foot alligator?
Oh, yeah, it was big. It was named Blueberry, apparently the god of Sisika.
I remember meeting with Blueberry back in my day. Sat down with the gator, talked to him all fucking day about everything I had done.
You sat with you sat with Blueberry, sir?
Oh yeah, by the shoreline.
Okay, well you're very brave, sir. I admire that.
Don't let appearances fool you. Now gators, they do bite, but maybe they just want food. Once the beast is fed, that's when you sit down and have a talk with him. What's he gonna say in return? Nothing.
Yeah, no, that's a good way to look at it. Sure.
Now, Vinny being on a rooftop. Spot on. Okay. We'll keep that in mind.
Yeah, I think he figured he could defend me better from up high. That's what I'm choosing to believe anyway.
That may be true, yeah.
Yeah.
Have you discussed that with him at all?
Yeah, well, discussed. Or berated over it, yes.
Domestic.
No, not, I wouldn't say that, but...
Okay.
All right. Okay. Well, look, let's get down to brass here, all right?
Uh-huh.
Hey, I want you to take a step forward.
Uh-huh. Sir?
Anything at all, Josie, that you want to bring up? Really, like really, this is kind of your last chance here, Josie.
I don't.
Okay,
I want you to know that we know everything already.
I have a bit of a gambling problem, but I promise I know when to stop.
There it is.
It hasn't gone. I still have a lot of money in the bank, and if I lose a couple times in a row, I walk out. I just enjoy a little fun sometimes, and I can stop. I can stop if I want to. I mean, it's not an addiction or nothing, I'm not scratching. Is that it? Is that what I've done wrong?
I don't know, is it?
I don't know. Yes. Yes. That is it. That is it.
Are
You
you
know
up?
what, sir? Yes.
Oh.
Because there's nothing else that I could possibly think of, I don't think, that I've done wrong, sir. And ladies and gentlemen,
You up good or you down bad?
I'm up good right now. What up?
Until you're not.
We'll see what the night brings, huh?
Yeah,
How much money you got in your bank account right now, Josie?
$39,000.
Jesus fucking Christ. Jesus.
Is that bad?
I want 50%.
Oh.
Fucking
Oh, wow.
Christ. 30? Scrapo, she said $39,000.
I thought I heard that right, yeah.
Fuck me. Christ, Josie, get up good. You have more money than people who see the entire lifetimes in a crossing. What are you talking about up good? Christ.
I mean, I like play. What can I say?
I know shit. Fuck. Be careful with the gambling, all right?
Of course, absolutely.
There's a man in his family. We used to call him 40K Moretti. It's because he lost $40,000 in gambling one day. It was...
Oh my God, in one day?
Yeah.
Very bad day for him.
You're about to be 40K, Josie. Except the other way
Yeah.
around.
Yeah.
Don't be the bad 40K, Josie, all right?
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
All right. Okay. Well, if you got nothing else to say, then I'll start. Josie, we're bringing you here because we want to discuss you specifically within the family, your progression, how you've been, how things have been going for you within the family and whatnot. As you know, you're currently associated. Brought you and Vinny in as associates for the family, and we've been putting you to work as best we can. And I will say, you have come in during trying fucking times, Josie. Conflicts left and right, the animales, the opium, all that shit, all together bundled up, is kind of been akin to throwing you into the fire, if you will. But, despite that, despite the more trying circumstances that perhaps other associates in the history of the Familia have endured and have been put through, you have done exceptionally well. I think I will speak here for essentially everybody. Not only just within this room and this office at the moment, but beyond it. Everybody else that has also seen your work as of late. You have been an exceptional addition to the family. You have done everything as you should have, even without instruction and without guidance. You simply know what to do and how to do it. You've been able to read the room. You've been able to understand your stature and your position. You know when to shut up. You know when to listen. And you know when to step back and get the fuck out. It seems to me that you have a firm grasp on the fundamentals that we would look for in somebody that we want to be a part of this longer term. And so that's why we're talking to you now. You're an associate, but you're behaving like a soldier.
I am sorry if I cross the line, sir.
No, well, you did cross the line, but not in a negative way. You see, we stand by something here in this family, and I think it's important that you know about this, and that everybody does. We don't tend to grant somebody a title and expect them to fill in the shoes of that title. That being said, I'm not going to make you a soldat for this family and then expect you to behave like a soldat. You're behaving like a soldat. You've already earned the title, even without having it. This is a big step, Josie. To become a soldier of this family means commitment in its fullest sense, beyond what you've already committed to.
Holy shit, Kathy.
I'm talking about going through a door that is shut behind you afterwards. There's only one way back through that door. And it ain't pretty. We are
Yes,
coming
sir.
out of trying times now and more into, I suppose, an era of peace, and there will be different trials and tribulations now with you than you have faced so far. You're a good fighter, but I want to see more of you in different aspects. I want to see you grow in different aspects. But for that, I need to know, would I to offer you a position as a soldier, a soldat of the Familia DiCenzo, and have you walk through that door that will close behind you? Would you accept?
Yes, I would. Gratefully so, sir.
I want you to understand exactly what my brother's saying here. There is no return, Josie, after this.
Oh, I understand. If I leave, it's a one-way trip down the dock to the Gators.
Let me ask you this.
Yes, sir.
What if it's just you? No Vinny? Would your answer be the same?
I'm sure that Vinny will put in the work to show himself worthy of the same position in due time.
You think he's ready?
I do, sir, but from my perspective, I would not at all push that opinion on any of you.
Benny. Well, Josie, congratulations. You are now a soldier, a soldat, as we say, of the Familia DiCenzo. There's only one way out, as you have said. The Gators would be goes the ditch. A brutal way, but you got the general idea. Your loyalty's here, and will remain here to this family, to myself, to my brother, to those around us. There's more information I'd like to share with you, but I need to speak to Vinny first.
Absolutely. Thank you again, ongoing, for this opportunity in the first place, and I won't let you down.
I certainly hope not. Benvenuto. Benvenuto nella famiglia DiCenzo. Now, if you could please go over to the living room and wait there. We'll call upon you here in a moment.
Sure.
I'll be with you in a moment, Josie, to explain some further things.
Okay.
After we're done with Vinny, we can bring them both in and 2 birds, 1 stone, huh?
Oh, perfect. Okay.
All right.
Go grab him.
Yeah, grab him.
Oh, yeah.
It's all it answers. It's all it fucking answers.
Yeah, I like that.
Very fucking good. Kathy, thank you so much for the 20 bomb. You're insane. Holy shit. We back. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my lord. 20 gifted subs. Thank you so fucking much. God damn. You're incredible. Thank you so much, Kathy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Vinny.
Good to see you, sir.
Where's your tie?
I left it on my horse. Apologies.
When you walk into this house, Vinny, you gotta respect it. There's a reason we don't allow hats, coats, long arms. You walk into this house, looking the way you are. You're not only disrespecting it, the building itself, but you're disrespecting us. You understand?
Yes, sir. I do apologize.
Vinny, something has been brought to our attention here. And I thought it'd be pertinent to confront you and Josie, actually, as well, about this whole issue. I want you to know we know the truth of it already, Vinny. We do. We've got the cold, hard facts about the whole situation. So, I'd like to give you an opportunity to speak up. Tell us. Is there something you'd like to mention?
With all due respect, sir, no. Has it been something that somebody has said, or not too sure what it could be?
It's been something you've done. You think about that. You think of 30 seconds, Vinny.
Sorry to interrupt. Sunday is on the porch. I told her just say that I can bring her into the living room if you'd like.
Come on,
Keep her on
Vinny.
the porch. Got it. All right.
What'd you do?
Look, if it was that pre-fire situation, I do apologize. All right, I really do. It wasn't my intention. Well, I mean, it was my intention to gun the guy down, but not in that sense, right? Obviously, not in that sense. Like I said, the bolt action was rather heavy. It was my first time using the damn thing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I've been very adamant about it not happening again. You know, I've taken the precaution. Trained up my arms a little bit, you know. Is it the poker tournament? Mr. DiCenzo, Mr. Sergio, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay? I am sorry. I am sorry. Especially me being the one that got you out, Mr. DiCenzo. That being said, though, I did offer, you know, your buy-in back to you. I also offered half to the family. You humbly declined. And I respect that. I do.
I did decline it, but you didn't insist, Vinny. You didn't insist. And how am I supposed to beat you when you got a king kicker and I got a queen kicker, huh?
Mr. DiCenzo,
What am I supposed to do then?
What do you want from me? Look, if I knew what you had, beforehand, okay, I would have slipped in my card. To be honest with you, so long as one of us were coming out of that one top, I was happy.
You embarrassed me, Vinny. You embarrassed me there in front of Tommy Two Snakes and fucking Miguel and whoever the fuck else was at that table. I was fucking embarrassed. This is ridiculous.
Not Tommy Two Snakes. God damn it.
Tommy Two Snakes.
I'm sorry.
Speedy was there too. Speedy was there.
Yeah.
Speedy was there.
Yeah. Fucking Christ, Vinny, I can't believe it.
I am deeply sorry. And like I said, if I knew what you had beforehand, I would have tried to do something, all right? I would have slipped the card under the table. I would have fucking kicked your leg a little bit. I would have done something, all right? I'm sorry. That money is still there. That money is still there, but contrary to the popular belief of my the potential gambling problem, okay? I do have the majority of the money in my bank account. I'd be more than willing to give half over. Absolutely, no problem.
How much do you got in your bank account right now?
How much you got, Vinny? Huh? How much you fucking got?
About $20,000.
$20,000.
$20,000. $20,000.
I think I
was more than I have no problems giving half over to the family. It's what I wanted to do to begin with.
We're just busting your fucking balls, Vinny Christ. Jesus. God damn it.
Fucking Christ.
Should have seen him in the fucking kitchen. He had his ass cheeked the whole way over.
Shit.
The motherfucker.
Oh, boy. Gotta love busting balls. Gotta love busting balls here with Vinny.
Yeah, no, that was a good one, Ed.
On a more serious note, you like gators, Vinny? You know what a gator does to a man?
I do. Definitely would not want to be at odds with a gator. They roll. They latch on and they roll.
Yeah. Rip your arm off clean, huh?
That's right.
Yeah, they call that the death roll is what they do, right?
That's
something
right.
like that. Yeah.
That's right, huh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
They don't let go till they have motherfuckers off.
That's right. They're so vicious. They even bite their own fucking arms off. Like each other's, you know? You got Gator 1, Gator 2. Gator 1's hungry. He's gonna bite off Gator 2's fucking arm. You know what? Gator 2 ain't gonna give a damn. He's gonna give it to him.
That's right.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
You know the difference between a gator and a croc?
Not particularly, no.
Okay. Anyway.
It's the schnoz.
Right. I was going to say
schnoz.
The schnoz.
Big difference in the schnoz, yeah.
Right, yeah. Crocodile, a little more pointed. A little more.
That's right.
That's right. That's right. A little longer schnoz. Bigger schnoz.
Bigger schnoz, right.
Uh-huh.
You have to respect
Anyway.
the schnoz to a degree, though.
That's right. Always got to respect the schnoz.
Absolutely.
All right, Vinny. Let's get down to brass here, all right? Bringing you in to talk to you about a couple things. Now, it's been a while since we brought you and Josie and his associates, and a lot's happened. They've gone through a lot. I would actually venture to say that both you and Josie have gone through more than what most associates, I would say, go through. We've kind of brought you in times of conflict. The Animales, the whole opium thing, people out west, east versus west, people coming in, fucking with us all the time. You know the way it's been. I don't have to explain it to you. But both you and her have been forged in fire, I suppose. Like I said, more so than associates would otherwise experience. And I will have to say, your performance has been exceptional, Vinny. I will confidently speak on behalf of everybody in the family, say that you have behaved yourself well. You understand the basics of what it is that we expect people to understand coming into this family. All of it. Down to knowing when and where to speak up, when and where to back away, when and where to step away, when to listen, when to shut up. You understand the basics of this life. You have acted accordingly. In fact, I've ventured enough to say that you have acted as a soldier should act, Vinny. Not an associate, a soldier, a soldat of his family. You fill that role. You are a good fucking soldier. And that's hard to come by. I would like to mention that. It's hard to come by people who get it. Off rip. From the start. I want to make something known here. We don't typically grant people a title and then expect them to fill the role of that title. It's the other way around. We expect people to become a title that is later given to them. And I can confidently say right now, Vinny, that you have earned the title of Soldat with the Familia DiCenzo. It's important for you to understand that accepting this role, it is a one-way street, Vinny. Once you walk through that door, it closes behind you, and there's only one way through that door again. It ain't pretty. You understand what I mean by that, correct?
Yes, sir. I do.
Good. Good, good. Well, Vinny, and without further ado, I would like to offer you the position of Soldat with his family. Do you accept?
I do. It would be an honor.
Didn't even have to ask him about Josie. Me, Jesus Christ. Oh shit, maybe we should ask him about Josie.
Well,
even after the fact.
He's, Josie, my name.
Josie's,
if I may ask.
Josie's out back with the gators. She's death rolling them, chewing their arms off.
Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah. Yeah, I should have guessed. A firecracker, indeed, you know.
You had a question, though. What was the question?
I was just gonna ask where she was. That's all.
Oh. Oh, okay. No idea. I think she might be in the living room. Actually.
Oh, okay.
Vinny, why don't you go get her? She should be in the living room.
Hold on.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Vinny, why don't you step aside for a second?
Sure, yeah.
Oh, like in the office. Stay in the office. Wrong answer.
You're evil. You're so evil.
What happened? Jesus.
He's dead.
What just happened? Everything all right?
Play along. Joey. Scream Vinny. Like tragically, go.
Yeah. Vinny! Vinny!
Oh my...
Vinny!
What happened?
Lay on the ground. Lay on the ground.
This is so...
Josie, get in here.
This is so cruel. This is so...
I'm gonna continue speaking to Sunday outside and make sure everything's okay, alright?
Oh, yeah, please.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know, there was... Yeah.
What? What?
Vinny.
What? What happened?
I gotta step aside for fresh air.
God damn it, I misspelled it.
Vinny?
What happened? Least we gotta pay kick-ups now.
Oh my fucking god.
You're a stupid fuck.
It was all Vinny's idea too. That was all Vinny's idea too. He's fucking crazy, this guy. He's on crack or something.
Would you do that?
Y'all two can talk about that afterwards. Love to be a fly on.
Holy shit.
Ay.
Hey, someone get the lights. Jesus Christ.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Vinny.
Yes,
you
sir.
keep your voice down, please.
Oh,
We got a guest at the front door. Thank you.
Absolutely. Sorry.
Yeah, Benny.
Right.
Shit, need to clap something else on. There they go.
There it is, yeah. Your hands didn't move. What did you just clap?
Vinny, you'll see
You
it's
don't wanna
fucking
know.
on it.
Oh, wow, that actually worked. Wow. I have to start doing it.
The honor is ours, Mr. Sergio.
Absolutely. Can't put into words how grateful we are. I think I've said that before. That never stops. Wherever you may need us, wherever that may be, no matter the time, no matter the place, we will be there. And we will do the best that we possibly can.
I expect no less from both of you. Josie, Vinny, welcome to the Familia DiCenzo. No longer as associates, but as soldats, soldiers of his family. Benvenuti. You deserve it. You've earned it.
Benvenuti.
Now, there are some details that we would like to share with you when it comes to, well, new information. Perhaps some of it is a little obvious, but others perhaps not so much. A couple of new expectations, but in general, not too much will change for both of you. As I said earlier, each of you individually, you're already soldiers. We're just giving you the formal title of it now. Continue doing what you're doing. That's exactly what soldiers do. Scarpo, you have some information for them?
Yes. Vinny, you already kind of bridged that gap for me, so I think you understand the concept of kick-ups already. And going forward, we will be reintroducing kick-ups. And that means you will have to participate. Flat standard of $250 a week now, Sonny.
To be determined. We'll get back to you on the amount. Kick-ups have been suspended for your information during all this, well, all the shit show we've been through over the last few months. They haven't been in effect, but they will be coming into effect soon. We'll let you know, and we'll tell you the amount at that time.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
There are certain roles and positions you need to be fully aware of if you weren't already. Sonny, I think we have guests waiting to have a meeting here, so I'll be more than happy to fill these two in on the specifics.
Sure, but you need it for that meeting.
Of course.
Then, if need be, I could take over instead.
Yeah.
On these two.
Okay. All right.
No problem.
You take over here, Tony. Scarpo, myself, Sophia, Cesare, let's go meet with Sunday, all right?
Yeah, I actually gotta get going.
Okay.
We can handle this, yeah.
Yeah.
I bet it.
Hey,
Now let's go to the
congratulations again, you two, all right?
Thank you, sir.
Let's see you soon. Have a good night.
You're making us proud, huh?
Hey, Carlo. How you doing?
Thank you.
Okay. Good, good. How did it go out west earlier? Joey said you didn't find much, but was it just...
Yeah, some interesting developments, but overall nothing too crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, we didn't find Rabbit. We might have found somebody else though. But again, I'll talk more on later. We got someone up front waiting. Been waiting a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to bed.
Coming into the living room. I bet. Have a
See
good
you
night.
tomorrow,
Good night,
right?
Cesare.
Good night, guys.
All right, good night.
Good night.
All right, we got two new soldats to the fucking family. Solid soldats, for that matter. Haven't done that in the longest fucking time, man. Holy shit. When was the last time we promoted somebody to soldat? It's been so fucking long. Actually crazy. Yeah, the gallows are great. The gallows are fucking amazing, man. I have no doubt they'll continue doing the amazing work that they have been. All right, guys. That's going to be it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. Yeah, we'll have the talk with Big Joe another day when the time is right. Kathy, thanks again for the 20 bomb. Thank you for the gifted subs and all the resubs as well. Have a great rest of the evening. I'm going to send you guys over to Croc. Good night, guys. Ciao, ciao. Have a great one. Love you all. See you tomorrow. Oh, I see what you mean, Bridello. Bridello. Actually, are any of the Gallows streaming? Who's streaming from the Gallows? Let's go raid one of them. Let's see. Both are. Oh shit! They're making this difficult, man. Let's go raid Georgia. Georgia Banks or Mayhem. All right. We shall raid Georgia. Send our love to our newest soldat, Josie, who's played by Georgia Banks. Good night, guys. Tell him congratulations.